Hello, guys. My name is Chris Osaze-Hato, and you are welcome to this edition of the Real Talks Nigeria. Quickly, Nigeria by October 1st, 1960, got her political independence. In October 1960, Nigeria got her independence, and then today, Nigeria is going to be 64 by October 1st, 2024. Somebody said, take Nigeria like an orange and then cut the orange into two. The first half being 32 and the second half being 32. Combined together, you're having 64. That the first half of Nigeria from 1960 to 1992 was 32 years, and from 1992 to 2024, if the math is right, is another 32 years. Wonderful. He said the first half of Nigeria years, which is from 1960 to 1992, was sweet, but the second half of 1992 to 2024, not too sweet. Well, and I like that analogy. All right. Um, Today, we are starting a new series on 64 ways to make naira or money in Nigeria. 64 ways to make money or to make naira, okay, in Nigeria. The first way, I believe, is clearly for you to set clear goals. If you want to make money, you must set clear goals. If you want to make naira, you must set clear goals. And if you want to make dollars, if you're a Nigerian living outside of Nigeria, either as an expatriate or a citizen of that country, all right, because dollar is the denomination that is used in almost any country for international business. You must set clear goals on the amount of dollars that you intend to make. So, now what are the goals that you should set and what should those goals focus on? For me, the first clear goal you must set is from what location do you want to make that money? So the location goal must be extremely clear. And then the relationships that you will need in those locations, for you to make money, because you need relationships in making money. And then, of course, what kind of opportunity, you must set opportunity goals. What kind of opportunities do you intend to look out for? Or what opportunities do you intend to create? And then you must also set what we call wealth goals. Somebody called it wealth number. Is it 1 million naira you want to make in 1 year? Or is it 1 billion you intend to make in 10 years? So you must set numbers to your wealth goals. So you must have what we call a wealth number. Between October and November in 2024, how much wealth do you intend to create? And then, of course, habits. In making money, you must have you must have a clear and consistent financial habits. You must not be reckless in your spending. For you to make money, I'm not saying you should be frugal, but what I'm basically saying is that you cannot afford to spend every money that comes your way. Some of the money you make should be for investment. Some of the money you make should be for expenses. Some of the money you make should be for savings. All right. So you must Pay attention to the location that you believe would resonate with your skills, because all locations in the world does not accommodate all the skills. There are some certain skills that are better suited or better in alignment with specific locations. Take for instance, you know, in real estate, in Lagos, for instance, not every part of real estate in Lagos is good for investment. Some areas are already oversaturated with development. So most investors are thinking about moving their energy and their funds towards areas that are fast developing. So that way, location plays an important role in the kind of money and in the amount of naira they intend to make in Nigeria. So, like we said, we are going to be looking at 64 ways to make naira or make money in Nigeria. All right, and we are saying that the number one way, which we believe is the foundation for making money in Nigeria or anywhere in the world, is for you to set clear, underline the word clear, goals. Yes, you can set goals, but if those goals are not clear, if those goals are ambiguous, it will be difficult for you to make naira or money in Nigeria. And then, of course, we talked about the fact that among these goals you should set for yourself, you should have goals for the location, goals for relationships, goals for opportunities, goals for wealth, and goals for your personal habits. Remember, if you are not productive, it will be extremely difficult for you to create wealth in any part of the world. So you must be productive and you must be creative. So quickly, let me read for you the statistics I saw earlier today on Channels Television, all right, where they were talking about where do we stand in Nigeria after 64 years. And the statistic was brought up called the top 5 common man indicators. The first one was, we looked at population, they looked at um, living um, cost in Nigeria, they looked at the naira dollar ratio, they looked at the lending rate, and they looked at the petrol price. That the common man uses these top 5 indicators to tell if they are making progress or not. And the start was, cut. They looked at the figures in 1960, the figures in 1992, and the figures in 2024. And the population in 2024 was 46 million. And then the population in 1992 was 102 million. And then in 2024, the population right now is 240 millions. All right. Now, population living in poverty, that is the population of Nigerians living in poverty in 1960, in 1992, and in 2024. Now, because at independence there was no statistics, so the column for the population living in poverty in Nigeria is unknown. But in 1992, we now have, out of the 102 million Nigerians, 39 million Nigerians are living in poverty. And then in 2024, all right, we have 150 million Nigerians out of 240 million Nigerians are living in poverty, meaning that more than half of the population of Nigeria in 2024, having a population of 240 million, 150 million Nigerians are living in poverty. And now, the dollar and the naira dollar ratio, in 1960, it was 70 kobo to $1. In 1992, we had 1,700 kobo, which is um, which is 17 naira to a dollar. In 2024, we are having 165,000 kobo, which is an equivalent of divide by 100, that would be 1,650 naira to a dollar. In 1960, it was 70 kobo to a dollar, but now it is 1,650 naira to a dollar. And now the lending rate in 1960, the lending rate was 7%. In 1992, we have 29%. And then now in 2024, we are having the lending rate at 17%. The biggest one of all is the petrol price. In 1960, the petrol price was less than 1 kobo. With less than 1 kobo, you could buy 1 liter of petrol. But now, let us look at 1992. In 1992, you could still get 1 liter of petrol for 70 kobo. Less than 1 kobo in 1960, all right? 70 kobo in 1992. But now in 2024, the same 1 liter of petrol is 89,500 kobo, which is 895 kobo. Are we moving forward or are we moving backward in Nigeria? That's the question for you to ask yourself. I'm actually very proud of the green, white, green flag. I believe things will get better. I'm putting on white today to identify with the Father with integrity, with purity, and with honesty. We can really move this country forward. All right. So we are looking at 64 ways to make naira or make dollars in Nigeria. So happy independence to every Nigerian, no matter where you are in the world. I encourage you to continue to be patriotic, but above all, try to find out those things that will enable you to stand out wherever you find yourself. Keep on waving the green, white, green flag, all right, and keep on living, the the true value and the true, you know, what it means to really be a Nigerian. What it means to be a Nigerian is to be hardworking. What it means to be a Nigerian is to remain independent. What it means to be a Nigerian is to remain productive, creative, and consistent, because all over the world, no matter where you find Nigerians, Nigerians are well educated, Nigerians are very productive, Nigerians are very creative. Forget about the negative report and the negative news we have about Nigeria on the media. Most of those things are propagandas. But however, it is true that over 150 million Nigerians are living in poverty. It is your job, it is my job to get as many Nigerians as we can out of poverty. Let us help them to set goals, build relationships, have access to opportunities for wealth creation, and live the kind of habits that the rest of the world will begin to pay attention and respect for Nigerians. So, congratulations, happy independence to the private sector, to the public sector, to every Nigerian who is struggling and who is finding it hard to make a living. I wish you guys well. God bless you. My name is Ehato Christian Saze, the host of Real Talks Nigeria. God bless you guys. See you tomorrow. And then, of course, we will be talking about the number 2 way, to make money in Nigeria. The first way we've looked at today is that you must set clear goals. See you tomorrow. God bless you. Bye.